relationships. We're going to hear from Darren first.
This one's a tough one. So I'm just going to give a little bit of background. Disclaimer, this is all from my own personal experience, so I don't have all the answers. But so the first time I realized I was attracted to men was when I was 10, but it wasn't until I was in high school when I started actively thinking about what this would look like in my own life, pursuing relationships and stuff like that. I noticed more of my friends getting into relationships and wondered, well, my case is a little different, so I don't really know what that looks like. And the more I thought about it, the more I just started to wonder why I had this longing to be in a relationship, and I wasn't sure whether or not it was just fun to think about being in a relationship or whether I was actually missing something in my own life. So coming into college, I was actually an atheist. I disliked a lot of what I had heard from people about God and the LGBT, and it was just a lot of internal struggling. But during my freshman year, I learned a lot about God. I was actually checking out university, freshman small groups, and I met some people that were willing to walk with me and actually answer some of my questions, something that I wasn't used to. And so I actually gave my life to Christ near the 3/4 mark of the school year. And yeah, so the last 3 years actually, March 9 actually was the 3-year mark of when I gave my life to Him. But the last 3 years has been a journey of learning what God has to say to me in different respects of transforming my life. But sexuality has been a particularly difficult area, just because that was always a gray area that I wasn't really sure how to bring to God. And I think what's been awesome about it is over the years I've learned that God intrinsically loves me, knowing already that was a part of my life. He knew that I was attracted to men before He started to stick His head out and say, hey, Darren, check out who I am, and I want to offer you my love. And so what I've learned, interestingly enough, is that God doesn't see me being gay as a sin, but rather for me it's deciding to take action upon that attraction that is a sin, because it deviates from the original creation. And so for me, I think being gay is a particular inclination towards sinning in a certain way, but it's not in itself a sin. And it's something that I've fought and I've wrestled and pushed back with God a lot, saying, hey, God, this is not, like, I have all these questions and I have all these different wants in my life, and does this mean I can't ever be in a relationship? Does this mean I can't ever get married? And I think what it boils down to is God saying, hey, you know, I am enough for you, and that's all you need. And being attracted to somebody or wanting to be in a relationship, whatever, it's sexuality as a whole is a part of you, but it's not all of you. And I think that's one thing that I've been learning in the last 3 years of walking with Jesus is, yeah, it's a big part of who I am, but ultimately I'm defined first as God's beloved son and not gay. That's just a label. And you know, I've learned how to slowly let go of the pain that I've kind of experienced in my past. Growing up in a very conservative hometown has been kind of challenging in different ways, but it's been, honestly, I can say the best decision in my life has been to allow Jesus into this place in my life, and I've made a hard commitment to be single the rest of my life, which I know is full of challenges, but I think I've been learning what it means to be humble in sexuality, and I think that pans all the way across the board, straight, gay, everything in between. If we can view sexuality as a part of us and not the entirety of who we are, I think that's when we can actually allow God to transform how we view love, relationships, sexuality, and the whole package all together. And I think it starts with letting God into that place, wherever that orientation might look like for you.